Creative Time with Emma, and also welcome to day 2 of our 12 days of Christmas. Today we are going to make this cutie patootie little takeout box. Isn't this so adorable? With this little simple tag here, okay, that I made using my extra large label die, and there goes the back. And then what I had made to go into this, well actually I didn't make these, I picked these up. This is going to be for my post office staff. And I just put a little crinkle little paper in there, and then I picked up some mixed nuts, and I thought that would be perfect to give to them. This will be a little treat for Christmas. So I'm going to quickly show you how to put this box together. And I need 3 of them. I have 2, so this is going to be for the girls. Then I had a boy one up here. There's a man in there. I didn't do like 2, I didn't do a little bow on his. I just kept his simple. So I need 1 more because there's 3 stuff that always takes extra good care of us. So we are going to start off with I use several items here for the tag, okay? The paper, first of all, is from Authentique. Really pretty paper here. It's not double-sided. I wished it was, but it wasn't. But it's okay. It's still pretty. Very pretty paper. Super duper cute. But I chose a simple pattern, okay? So we're going to use this, and this comes from my extra large label die, which is perfect size for tags. And then I'm going to use this one here, the gift card sentiments. I'm going to use the one that says Merry Christmas. And then I'm going to use my extra large label borders, and so just so you'll know, the paper here in the front, they do show at 80%, but in the back you can see how big they are. Obviously I've used it a lot. Okay, so I'm going to use the one that's missing, and it's just this one here, the solid line. That's going to be the border. And then I'm going to use, this is called Cherish This Moment. I actually designed this set for scrapbooking, and because it has a really super duper cute sentiments in here for that, but I'm going to use the journaling portion, and that journaling portion does coordinate with this as well as this. Okay, so basically we have our little tag right here. I'm just going to turn that over. I'm going to use this to stamp on. One day I'll have something super duper cute to stamp on, but for now I'm going to use this. Okay, so what I'm going to use the Forest Green Distress ink, and I'm going to stamp, this is it right here. Oops, okay, good thing I have on an apron. I decided to wear aprons now, and I'm so happy I did, being that when I used to be a lunch lady, I had to wear an apron every single day, so I figured, you know what, I'm going to utilize those because I'm forever having ink all over my clothes, so I figured, you know what, I don't need to do that anymore. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and stamp this on here first, just to give it a cute little border. Okay, I'm going to stamp it on the front first. Okay, isn't that pretty? And then I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing on the back, so this way I could do the writing on the back of it, okay? Alrighty, perfecto. And then what I'm going to do, these are the journaling lines from Cherish This Moment. I'm going to go ahead and just ink this one up as well. Okay, then this is just going to go right here in the center. It's a perfectly little journaling stamp you could use with, you know, with your scrapbooking, and it could go for anything, to be honest with you. And then the 2 in the from that I'm going to use, this is from the gift card sentiments that I showed you, okay? It's going to go there. And this one's going to go like so. Super duper cute. Okay, and then I'm going to switch inks because I want my other one to be a little bit more bold, my Merry Christmas. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this one here, the Black Ranger Archival ink. And this is just going to go right here. I'm going to put this here in the lower right hand corner. Okay, So that is that super duper, super simple, cute tag. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put all these aside. I wanted to do this first because it's going to get a little messy in here, okay? And you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so now let's put all this aside. Our cute tag is done. Isn't that super simple? I love it. Okay, so now, these are the little takeout boxes. I actually found these at Michael's, okay? I found these at Michael's, and I thought they were really cute because they were nice and glittery. We actually made these for my class, actually, last month, but I didn't see them in the glitter. Had I saw them in glitter, then I would have picked up these, but instead we used the plain ones, but that's okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just kind of get those set there. I'm going to go ahead and put the little nuts in there now so I won't forget. Okay, and this is the paper I'm just using, just a little crinkle paper, a little filler. I'm just going to kind of just throw a little at the bottom there, like so. Oops, let me throw that in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my, and this is the little nuts right here. It was in a big bag I separated. I'm going to put it in little cellophane bags. And my bags I get from clearbags.com. And then I'm just going to go ahead and just put a little bit more at the top just so it won't, just so I can have a, there we go, right there. Just a little bit more like so, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and close it up. Just so I know it's in there already, and I could still work with it filled up like that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get, this is the little buckle I have that I made with some black felt. And the easiest way to do it, you could probably get, cut this, I cut them last time out in my E2. But if, for those of you who don't have an Express or who don't have like any special die cutting tools, what you could do is just, or electronic ones I should say, I just use this big purple punch. It's just a big square, as well as my one, I believe this is almost 3 inches or 2.5, and then my 1 1/4 inch of the Stampin' Up punch. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I just got some, this is kind of like a little thicker felt. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and just stamp it right here in the middle. Stamp this part first, okay? And I'm just going to turn it over. There we go. Okay. So get this little square out of there. And then now what I'm going to do to get it centered, I'm going to take this one next and just try and center it the best I can in the middle of the square here, okay? Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of, you see how it's centered? Let's see. There we go. See how it's perfect now? And then I'm just going to go ahead and just do a quick little squeeze. Let me turn it around to do that. Perfect. Okay. Okay, and look at how it looks. Isn't that perfect? So that's how I got my little square without using my Cricut machine. Okay, so now I'm actually going to use this one better. Came out better. Well, which one did I? Yeah, this came out better. Okay, so now what I did is that I just got little strips. I could have just did it all in one strip, but I actually used some scraps that I had because I don't want to waste anything. And they're about maybe 1 inch strips, 1 inch. And then, like I said, you could just use the entire thing and kind of go around it if you want. But keep in mind, this is just, I'm using my scraps. Okay, so I have 3 pieces here. And what we are going to do first, let me grab my little boa. Let me see if this will be enough for it. Okay, you know what? Actually, I think we're going to be able to go around it with this. Okay, now keep in mind, let me zoom out for you. When you put it on here, make sure you don't glue down the sides because you want to be able to move this, okay? So like this is going to be your front, okay? So it's going to be facing up. This is going to be the face, let's just say. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to start from the back here. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some glue. I'm going to use my hot glue gun, of course. Just put it right there. And then I'm just going to start just kind of putting it down right here. I'm going to hold it down just for a little bit. Now this one is a little bit thinner boa than that other one I used, and I should have used this one because if it gets a little too crazy, you could trim it down, which I had to do with the little other sparkly red one. Okay, so now that part's done, so I'm just going to go ahead and and then you probably want to put some on this corner as well, because you don't want it to keep moving up and down. Just whatever you do, don't put it here, because when I was first experimenting with these, I glued down my cover by accident. And it happens, you know, it happens. And I'm just glad I didn't do that to these little sparkly ones. I actually did it to the other version boxes that we had. Okay, and then I'm going to do this corner right here. Okay, see how cute that looks all the way around? Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to start putting my little strips on here, okay? I'm going to go ahead and put, let me use this as my little guide, because I want to make sure I don't go over this. This is the little buckle, okay? And this is going to go right there. So let me get my glue gun. Okay, that is going to go like so. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and just wrap it around here and get this other side. Just so you know, this does say for decorative use, not for food use, but I figured they're probably going to, the little nuts that I put in there are packaged, so I think it's okay. Just want to let you know that. Okay, so I'm just gluing down the back part right there. Okay, then I'm going to go get the other one around here. Same thing. Okay, so after you get all of that on, what you need to do is grab another little tiny piece like this, okay? And this is going to go right here, okay? You're going to get that down first, and then you're going to put this on top, all right? So what you want to do is just put your glue on. I put it on here. Don't put it on your actual boa. Okay, that's going to go right there. Let me hold it down just for a second. Okay, what I did was I didn't have my record button on. What you want to do is, I already glued it down, is grab your little buckle, put glue on this. After you have the strip on, you're going to put glue here, and then put it down just like that, okay? Sorry about that. Forgot to press record. So anyways, this is what it looks like, and I'm so happy I used the thinner boa for this because it was a lot easier to work with. Really super duper cute. Okay, so that part is done. So now what I'm going to do is what I'm going to do is grab this, and I'm going to get my ribbon. I'm just going to use some little sheer ribbon here. And since that hole's a little bit thinner, just be careful not to rip your paper. So you want to make sure you go through it carefully, okay? Look at all this glitter on here. Just do it really carefully, okay? Then you're just going to go ahead and just pull it through really, not quickly, just carefully. Okay, as you could see, I actually ripped that other one, so I had to make a quick different tie here. So what I did instead, I put the bow on the little handle there, and then I just took some twine. Actually, it's this one here from Paper Tray Ink, and then just tied it through there better, and then I could just go ahead and just sign it, you know, behind there. And that's about it. I hope you enjoyed my super cute little package, little mixed nuts. I thought that was super duper cute. So anyways, I want to tell you what the giveaway for today is, okay? The giveaway for today are these 3 stamp sets, okay? This is what I used to make that. So you will get also this extra love label die. the gift card sentiments, and this is everything to make that little tag, okay? You're going to get the extra love label borders and cherish this moment so you could go ahead and make the cute little journaling behind your tag. So again, everybody, if you're watching over at YouTube, head on over to my blog at www.creativetimeforme.com to go ahead and make sure you comment on everybody's blog in the blog hop. And don't forget to hop along with us. We have some amazing, talented designers that are just going to blow you away with all of their little Christmas ideas. They made all just for you. So here it goes again. Have a fabulous day, everybody, and I will see you back here tomorrow for day 3. Bye-bye.